What is up, my people? What is up, my peeps, my fighting game people out there? What is going on? It is your boy, the Ultimate B-Man, and I am, how do you say, geared up for a particular 2D fighting game that has taken over my days, my weeks, and there's going to be soon months, because I'm going to be hooked on this game for quite some time. One particular fighting game that came out on March 6th of 2012, a fighting game that I've been waiting on for about the past couple of years or so. Not a couple of years, but at least the last year. In 2010 we got heard and news about it, but in 2011 that's where it really started to bring itself up and started to come to life and whatnot. And we saw trailer after trailer revealing of characters, revealing of a gym system, revealing of new battle tactics and all sorts of stuff. This fighting game is a fighting game that will lay down to sands of time right now. I can't even fathom how much I really love this game. This video is dedicated to Street Fighter Cross Tekken. If you hadn't already know, with the Kaiusa gauntlets, I had to beat the crap out of Kaiusa. The Devil Gene is hard to beat, and Lily gave me a shirt. Why not? Figure, you know. But I'm here to talk about the game, give a little review, and as well as show you guys a little something. But first off, my impressions of the game has become something different. Something that, like I said, that changes the way I look at fighting games. Like what Mortal Kombat did, in the same way with Soul Calibur 5, you know, those two games right there that kind of made me start to think, there's a lot of fighting games that aren't like this. You know, one thing I have to say, Mortal Kombat was a dominant monster when it came to the online play and the gameplay by itself, the arcade, everything was beautiful. As for Soul Calibur, everything was pretty good, except for the arcade, the story mode and whatnot that didn't like open up to me. But in this game, Street Fighter Cross Tekken, it's like it takes both games, mashes them together, and works it out, every single little detail. Now from the looks, the graphics, people say it looks like a Street Fighter 4. Well, come on, it's Capcom. Think about it. That's one thing. And the second thing is, I don't know how else you would have done this game. How the way, I mean, so many people say that, and I'm like, well, how would you have done it? I mean, Capcom is known for 2D fighting games, not 3D. And on top of that, they've done so well with Super Street Fighter 4. Why would they kind of change the way that is? It looks different. There's a lot of cell shading. There's a lot of the environments are whole more, I don't know, the colors and everything, it opens up to me. It's a whole lot different than Super Street Fighter 4. It's not the same game being repeated here. But each character has their own look, their own style, their own flow, and from the looks of it, it's not going to change. I love it. Love it. Can't like, for example, Kaiusa. He looks exactly what I picture him in this game. He looks exactly like he does in Tekken 6 and all the other Tekken games, period. He looks great. All of them. Especially one particular character, I think Poison. She is awesome. Perfect. Awesome. But, graphics aside, what really matters is the gameplay. The gameplay is what is the whole point to Street Fighter Cross Tekken. How would you say the gameplay is like? Awesome. I give it at least a 5 out of 5 on the scale. Is that the gameplay is really good. It's solid. A whole new fighting mechanic. It's not, like I said, this is not your Street Fighter 4. All you Street Fighter 4 veterans may not want to think I can dominate because this game looks like Street Fighter 4 and it may play like Street Fighter 4. It don't play like Street Fighter 4. I've tried that same tactic and it's failing a lot, buddy. You're going to have to learn that there's a whole new fighting system, a whole new mechanic, a whole new style on how you play this game. I mean, there's no other way. You're going to have to take your time. Thankfully, Capcom took the time to make a tutorial mode, a trial mode, and the standard training mode. With these three modes by themselves, you have the opportunity to break down your characters and learn all the mechanics of the game. And not too many fighting games have this. Most fighting games have it to where it's just a training mode and you just basically have to look at a command list, and just learn from all the button presses. You have to press start, hit command list, and then scroll down, look for that move you're trying to do, and then press start again, back, and then back to it. But then you come at it with another move. Here, it's completely different. If you do trial mode, you'll be able to go through the entire list of all the moves the character knows, and plus you'll learn how to do certain combos and stuff. Trial mode, you got your boy Dan the Man trying to teach you how to play the game and all the different little mechanics, all the different little things, such as the gem system, which is something I will get to. He also teaches you cross assault, cross rush, and the launchers, everything. Dan breaks it all down for you and makes it easy for you to learn how to play this game. This game is not hard, and it's not easy either. It's just something you have to take your time and learn and study on just a little bit if you really want to take the time to really break this game down. I'm taking all my time to learn from videos on the internet and the game itself, and learning everything about how to play this game. I'm learning from the pros and learning from the best. That's all I'm trying to do. So you really need to take your time when it comes to the gameplay if you really want to learn the core basis of it. There's a lot of little easy to maneuver type stuff. There's a lot of easy, simple little tricks to kind of get a real quick, easy victory. But there are times where you need to go on the defensive instead of the offensive and learn some of the other moves that can counter certain moves that will make your character a beast. That's all I got to say about that. Now on to the gem system. The gem system is something that I didn't think that the game really needed it. A lot of people were like, nobody needs gem system. Why do we are forced to play it with gems and blah blah this and blah blah that? But now that I've actually got to play this game, looking at it from the internet and watching all the videos on the internet, it made me start thinking that this game was not going to be that great because of the gem system. And I thought this was going to be like Marvel superheroes or something, power for gems, where you get a gem power, you pick it up and you get the speed boost or power boost or something, and you completely dominate the entire round. Well, that is not the same. The gems don't last that long, at least a good 30 seconds or so, or a minute, and they're gone. That's pretty much it and how to work the gem systems. Each one does a particular thing. Boost gems increase either your defense or your attack or your speed or your cross gauge. All of them do those types of things. As for assist gems, they will help you out. For people who are new to the game, will help you out learn how to play the game a whole lot more simpler and more easier to yourself. So like for instance, if you're not a good person on blocking, there's a gem specifically for blocking moves. It takes one piece of your gauge meter to do it though. So there is a penalty for using these particular gems. Boost gems, you have to earn them by doing particular things, like such as doing 4 normal moves in one setting, or doing 4 normal attacks, or countering, or doing a launcher, or using Pandora, which is another mechanic that I didn't think was that great. But Pandora is like a little gambling type tool, and if you use it, you better learn how to use it quick, because other than that, your ass is screwed, because you have at least about maybe 30 seconds at the most to last throughout the round. You sacrifice your character, and then you get unlimited. I think you get like a full bar of cross gauge and your attack, and I don't know if your defense goes up, but you don't last long enough. So I have to say, if you want to gamble it with Pandora, then give it a shot. Other than that, I wouldn't do it. Now, to wrap things up, overall, the last bit of thing is the multiplayer. The online could be better. There's a lot of tearing, a lot of lag, a lot of slowing down and whatnot. Hopefully Capcom will come out with a patch that will fix all these little problems. So far, Soul Calibur is more dominant on the online thing for this year. The only fighting game this year that actually you won't see as much lag. There's lag there, but you won't see as much of it. But here in Street Fighter 4, Street Fighter Cross Tekken. Sorry about that. In Street Fighter Cross Tekken, you will see that lag, and you will see the tearing and it feels like your character is moving from one end to the other. And yeah, you're doing a Shoryuken as J-Man's trying to demonstrate. He's doing a Shoryuken in slow-mo. That's exactly what happens. You're doing the Shoryuken and you see it in slow motion. Your grapples don't connect. There's a lot of real bad stuff. Capcom, you need to get on the ball, get to fixing that as soon as possible. Don't do it when you can do it. Do it immediately. Don't sit on your butt and wait for the last minute or the next couple of months to come out with a patch for this, because this will affect your sales. Trust me, this will affect your sales. But once that little problem is fixed, the game will turn out to be worth the buy. Out of score, some people giving it an 8, some people give it an 8.5, some people give it a 9. I will agree with those who give it a 9. If it wasn't for the online problem that kind of makes it, I would give it a 10 out of 10. But it gets a 9 because everything about it is different. It's new. It's got a new fighting style. The arcade mode is way better than some of the fighting games that have came out as of late, such as Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom, where there's no story about why all the heroes and the villains are together. And same thing for Soul Calibur, where it doesn't have real good story and it doesn't really tell you anything about what's going on. In this game, it tells you about Pandora, tells you why all the Tekken and Street Fighter characters are all together. You even get a cinematic cutscene, which is something that not too many Capcom games have in their fighting games. This is different, and it changes the way I look at a lot of other fighting games. I'm not saying that other fighting games need to be like Street Fighter Cross Tekken, but they need to be eyeballing it and trying to see what is it that makes this game draw people, get those customers, those people who are going to buy this game. What are they doing right? I believe that this game is great. I enjoy it. It's impressive. I can't wait to dig in. I'm looking at my arcade stick every 5 seconds throughout this entire video. You may have seen my eyes drift over. I see my arcade stick. I want to pick it up. I want to play the game. I can't stop. My hand's just doing this over and over again. I can't stop it, man. But there's one more thing that I got to show you guys before we head on to the sunset. I've been working on this bad boy for quite some time. 3 months. It took me 3 months to make this. And here you go. The Street Fighter Cross Tekken Championship belt. Now, what does this mean? Does it mean I'm going to be the champ or anything? Not necessarily. This just basically me showing my love for the game. This is my love to the game. I will be showing off this belt a lot. If I go to any tournaments or anything in particular, I will be showing this off, buddy. You believe it. But I feel that I need to step my game up. That I need to be the best. And what better way to be the best? It's by having something that shows it. And this title belt is going to do exactly that. I expect to be having this thing wrapped around me, and me being able to actually say I'm as good as I say I am. I may not be the best in the world, but I'm just that damn good. That's exactly what I'm going with, and that's exactly how I'm going to do my thing. For right now, the only thing I can do for this belt is throw it over my shoulder and hold it like a champ. I may not be the champion, but I will be soon. I'll be seeing you guys very soon. Check out all the other videos that I have posted up. There will be soon. There will be coming Street Fighter Cross Tekken videos for you guys to check out, as well as other games that are going to be coming out this year. I can't wait to show you guys a lot of stuff that I've been working on. But stay tuned, subscribe, comment to the video below, and as always, I'm your boy, the Ultimate B-Man, and all I think I gotta say, I'll see you on the fighting circuit. Peace.
Check out the perfect fighter. Let's do this. Fight. Can't back down now. Fight. Good job. Blue team wins!